what's going on? It's AAG. We're back with another video. Today, we're going to do something different. This isn't a podcast. This is actually our first review video. And on that movie will be on Black Widow. So, I am your first host, Zando, also with.
It's your boy L Boogie. You already know.
Boy DJ.
And yeah, so today we're here to give y'all our full spoiler review. Again, this is spoiler filled, so don't act like we didn't tell y'all this is spoilery. Yeah, so full spoiler review on Black Widow. So gentlemen, what are your initial thoughts about the film?
I'll start. It was okay. It was just okay. It wasn't bad. It wasn't great. It was okay. Like I said, are we doing scores? We can start with scores. Cause
Yeah, just go ahead and throw that in.
Yeah, go ahead.
I got it at a 7 out of 10. It could easily been a 6.5. But
Yeah,
but I said I give it a 7.
solid.
Because it's Marvel, and
That was what I gave it, the 7 out of 10. And I agree that it could have easily been a 6.5. Yeah, 100.
What about you, DJ?
Like I said, I gave it a 7 earlier. I told you on the group chat. But if this movie is weird, but if it would have came after Civil War, it could have been like a 7.5 or 8. But it just felt irrelevant to get it now. But it wasn't
Yeah. Facts. That's what I'm saying. It's just the placement of where the movie came out. Is really what messes up the movie. I feel like it would have been better had it came out when it was supposed to come out. Sorry, that's my dog. If y'all heard that. But it would have been better if the movie came out when it was supposed to. How it's in between Civil War and after Civil War and before Infinity War. Had we got that movie then it would have set up Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And you know what I'm saying, and it would have played into her role going into Infinity War, and then what we saw in Endgame, and it would have made more sense.
Well, let's get into spoilers then. So I guess to start the movie, the general's chasing after, thinking he got her, but it's Black
I ain't
Widow.
gonna lie, that part was cold. I ain't gonna lie.
That was cold.
Yeah, facts. that was cold.
She like, don't embarrass yourself again. Like pretty much. Like,
again.
I thought she was just about.
Again.
Yeah, I thought she was about to go out there and start whooping their asses on. He went out there. They weren't even in there. I said, "Yo,
she was cold."
Yeah,
facts. She was super cold.
Facts. She just walked out the back door, and I was like, "Yo."
But yeah, like
that was cool.
After that, well, even before that, it kind of starts off as her sister, and her fake family, kind of going on a run, and even that part was kind of like okay.
But I like the family scenes though.
Yeah. I think the family scenes because
the
you
family
don't get a lot
scenes,
of backstory with her before.
Yeah, facts. The family scenes were good. I thought that's what I thought was really good about the movie. It was just like towards the middle of the movie where the family scenes were just dragging, like where she was having that conversation. Where she was having that conversation with where they all got mad because she was like this was never real. And then yellow nigga had got mad and dipped off, and she was talking to Red Guardian, and Natasha was talking to old girl. That's when I was like, all right, man, they dragging this conversation out.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. When Yelena was like, when they was like arguing, and she was like, it was real to me. I ain't gonna lie, to choke me up a little bit. I ain't gonna cap to y'all. It got me for a couple seconds. Damn,
that was deep.
When she was like, don't say that. Don't say that. I was like, oh man, she really felt that family junk. Like y'all really hurt Yelena's feelings.
That was deep, but I feel like that whole scene was too drawn out. Honestly, like the whole.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like that's what drug out the movie. And it was
I don't think it was
too,
drawn out. I think one problem I see a lot of people saying is this is the worst I think Marvel's been with trying to force jokes into it. I don't know about y'all, but there was only like 3 things that was really that funny though.
Yeah. The only scene that was really actually like haha funny was when she did that the superhero pose, and she was like, this is that was yucky.
Nah, that was funny. And when Red Guardian was like, I just got out of prison. I got a lot of energy. I ain't gonna lie, that shit had me dead.
That joke had me dead too. And it was like, oh, please don't talk about
honestly,
that at the table.
Honestly, him and her sister. Let me get her name. I forgot her name, but
it's Elena, like Elena with a Y or something like
yeah. Those two made the movie. Honestly,
yeah.
Comic relief, man. They were the best person in the movie though, for sure. Hey, so let's bring up this because I feel like this is a point that everybody should touch bases on who's talking about this film. How do y'all feel about Taskmaster? And knowing that Taskmaster is really a suit in the MCU. Taskmaster is a suit. So they could do, you know what I'm saying? She can still be Taskmaster or they could pass the mantle on. Like, what do y'all think is gonna happen? And how do y'all just feel about Taskmaster in general? Like,
comics Taskmaster, he a lit character.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I ain't talking about comics. I'm talking about how do you think the MCU Taskmaster?
Yeah, I'm saying I'm not even mad at a girl and changed the character around. Mm-hmm. It was just they should have made it deeper. Like if they was gonna make her be the daughter and everything, they should have went more into that. It was just kind of like
she had no emotional connection at all.
No lines, anything.
And then they mentioned it one time, or they mentioned it like twice, and then they was like, "Oh, this is daughter." Like I kind of saw it coming, but at the same time, I was like, there was no build up. I felt like, even though they tried,
you did call it though. You called it and said that it was gonna be her.
Yeah.
So good. Kudos to you on that one.
I just felt like that shit was, I don't know. I didn't when he took a mask off, I wasn't like, oh shit, that's what's up. I just said, oh, okay.
Yeah, I remember the girl I went with. She was like, she got surprised. I forgot who she thought she said it was. She thought it was the mom at first. And then she saw the other girl. She was like, "Oh, who the fuck is that?" Yeah, it was like they didn't really build up to like.
Yeah, it was,
if you weren't really paying attention, you wouldn't have gathered that was gonna be his daughter.
Right.
I'll tell you what though, like the whole situation with how they brought the Red Room down, that was dope. The fact that the Red Room was basically hidden from even Shield is crazy to think about too, because he's been up there the whole time, bro. He just been floating between the clouds across the world. Yeah, and nobody saw that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody was able to detect that.
Let's bring that back though, as far as Taskmaster being his daughter.
And there's so many of them. I'm sorry.
As far as Taskmaster being
there's so many Black Widows.
The fact that Black Widow supposedly thought she killed his daughter was even wild to me, because it's like she saw her in the movie, basically she's trying to get to the main villain in the movie, and she sees his daughter in the building. She says the building's clear. They destroy the building while his daughter's in there. That just seemed kind of like, is that something that she would actually do, or am I tripping? Like, just let
I think she would have did that back in the day.
But you got to remember too, the movie said,
but this wasn't really back in the day though.
But this was like the movie said that the movie said that pheromone stuff. Remember how she was trying to kill him, but she couldn't. So maybe it could be something related to that. Since we know that about the Black Widows now,
because I think she said that's what she had to do to get out of it, so Shield could take her in or something like that.
Yeah, she had to do that to the effect. But what I'm saying is, maybe that's the reason why she couldn't. She never confirmed to see if he was actually dead, because she physically couldn't kill him. You know.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all know it didn't make sense to me though. Black Widow ain't that old, right? I think she probably in her 30s in the movies, right, or 40s. Because she was like 10 at the beginning. And then she killed the little girl. But that looked like that was 5 years ago. And the little girl was a grown-ass woman. That kind of threw me off. I don't know.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
that was...
How long ago did that happen? I was so confused about that shit. Like,
that was weird.
Because they don't make it seem like Black Widow old. I mean, they said 21 years later at the beginning, and she would have been like in her 30s or probably early 40s. So that didn't make sense to me. I ain't gonna lie.
Now, what did you think about the so-called villain in the movie?
Yeah, he was whack. He was whack. I ain't even gonna lie. Even my mama. Actually, my mama brought up this point too. Y'all notice with Taskmaster, she was taller when they did before she took her helmet off.
Yeah.
That was weird. But my mind, that was back on that topic. But yeah, he was like,
what was his name again?
Who?
I'm trying to think.
The main villain. That's my point exactly though.
Who? Dreykov?
Yeah.
Dreykov was technically the main villain.
What y'all think about it?
He was trash.
Yeah,
Yes.
I didn't. Yeah,
He was trash.
That's continuing
That's just like what DJ said a couple episodes ago about the villains of Marvel. Like they be getting, you know what I'm saying, undercut like all the time.
I ain't gonna lie though. I feel like this.
If they not the big mainstream villains, like
this might have been the worst villain.
There's not facts. There's not that many villains that the MCU cares about, and it's crazy because the villains are just as important as the heroes are as far as character development goes. So because how are these characters really progressing in their storylines if you're not giving them complex and villains to fight against? Y'all just killing off all their villains at the beginning or after one fight. Like that's dumb. And that's what they do all the time. Like there's so many villains that Marvel, like Killmonger should not have been killed in the first Black Panther movie. You know what I'm saying? If he is dead, like he should, you know what I'm saying? Really they shouldn't have killed him off. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He should have got beat. But of course he didn't have to be a slave. He could have then gone and got away or something. But they didn't have to kill him or make it seem like he was dead. You feel me?
Well, with this multiverse shit, they have a chance to bring anybody back. So that's
the thing with the multiverse, bro.
I feel like that's a problem with a lot of superhero movies, though.
Yeah,
kind of does that too, though.
But they do that all the time. Like when stuff starts to get confusing or they start messing stuff up, they bring in the multiverse to reset it all. Kill them all, reset it all. Like they do that all the time.
But I do feel like this movie placement definitely should have came right at the Civil War. If that came at the Civil War, that shit would have been.
It would have been great. It would have been great.
I don't want to say it would have
been. It would have been better received.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it'd be on Winter Soldier level, but it would have been kind of close because it would have built up hype between the next movies because that would have been the only movie you've seen.
That would have won straight to Infinity War.
Straight Infinity War. That would have been a movie right before Infinity War.
After Civil War, it would have been Civil War, Strange and Ant-Man and shit.
Yeah. Doctor Strange came out there. Yeah,
and the fact that we know that she's dead,
the first
it's like if we didn't know that she was dead, it probably would have hit even harder, I guess. But like ain't nothing else coming after this.
Speaking of that, I don't think she's really still dead.
I mean, she might not be with this whole
I don't know
shit, but
she dead right now.
She dead for now, and the fact that like
I don't see how. I mean, I ain't gonna say I don't see how they bringing her back, but I don't see them doing all this work to try to set up Yelena and all of this.
But sister bring her back. Take up the role.
That's what I'm saying. Her sister, they already said her sister gonna take the Black Widow role. So what's the point of them bringing Natasha back?
Her sister was super dope in the movie though.
She was dope. She was funny, man. She really carried the movie, in my opinion. Like
she did.
She was the best part of the movie.
That girl could act too.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. She could act. Her accent was on point. I enjoyed her moments on screen.
And she was fine.
Yep.
Yeah.
Glad you said it.
I'm about to say it. I ain't say it.
Y'all seen Midsommar?
Huh?
Y'all ever seen Midsommar?
No.
Yeah, she was in that. That movie was weird, but she was good in it.
I'll check it out. I'll definitely check it out. Yeah, man, this movie was good. It was good.
A solid 7.
It was solid 7, but
it drug a little bit in the middle, but overall it was good. The prison scene was dope.
The prison scene was definitely dope.
The prison scene was dope. I definitely enjoyed seeing that. And it would just be comical to just see Red Guardian and Cap on screen together.
I really think about how they did him in the movie too, because
it was funny,
supposed to be comical, but they did it.
Yeah, facts. Yeah. But I just think that was just the actor himself. Like that dude is a good actor.
Yeah.
He was the guy
he could play roles. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the same dude from Stranger Things. Yeah, I'm about to say he could play roles. So
he was in Hellboy too, even though that movie sucked. The newest one.
The newest one was.
And the mom,
the animation was good.
The mom, Raquel Welch, like I love her. You ever see like the Mummy? Like the Mummy.
Oh yeah.
She was real dope
good.
in that.
That's what I'm saying. The casting was good. Besides Taskmaster not having no character art, and the villain for real. The villain was trash, and Taskmaster was trash.
I would honestly rather Taskmaster been a robot. Not even
Or you feel me?
That's what I thought it was at first.
Yeah.
The way he was moving, yeah.
So yeah, that was real mid. The villain was super mid.
The villain was definitely mid, bro.
How y'all feel about that end credit scene,
The end credit scene was awesome, but that's what I'm saying. The end credit scene would have been so much better had we got this after Civil War, because then we would be like, oh snap! After watching Falcon and Winter Soldier, we'd be like, oh snap, that's Val or Madam Hydra or whatever you want to call her, and be like, oh snap! So she's the one setting up setting up the Thunderbolts, because that's what she's doing. She's setting up the Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
She's the reason why Yelena is gonna be trying to kill Hawkeye at the beginning of the Hawkeye series when that series comes out. Because you already know that Hawkeye is gonna end up telling her like, hey, chill out, like this is really what happened. And then
y'all seen who they casted as Kate Bishop? The girl from Bumblebee.
Oh yeah. I did see that.
Yeah, she's straight too. She could act.
Yeah, facts. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's the good thing about the Marvel movies. Like, they're pretty good at picking people to play roles properly. Like,
it ain't hard, shit.
People they pick
being an actor, somebody they say want to play
well.
a Marvel movie. They like, yeah,
that's gonna be the most money you ever make in your career.
Thanks.
Honestly, and it's like, but yeah, like I don't know. It was a solid movie. I just feel like
solid.
The placement is just kind of
that's what I'm saying. It's just the placement of the movie was off, man. The movie
I seen somebody. I think it was. I forgot who review I was watching. It was in the comments. They said it should have been 2 Black Widow movies. One should have been about the Red Room and all her training she went through, like a prequel about her life. That should have came out. And the second one should have been like when they all came together and took it down. Because they didn't really go into her training. They kind of hinted in other movies, but they never really like showed.
And then
they talking about making another one. But if they made another one, they would be focusing on Yelena. So I'm like, there's, you know what I'm saying? You already changed the role.
And this wasn't really a full, what's the name?
Yeah, exactly.
This wasn't really a full, what's it called?
But that's what they said. That's what the producers said about the movie too, though, is that this movie never changed. Like, they didn't change anything about the movie. Like, this movie was supposed to be coming after Civil War. So the end credit scene and everything, all of that was supposed to be.
Well, the end credit scene where it was.
No, that's what I'm saying. The end credit scene was supposed to be what it was. Like, that wasn't changing. That was already supposed to happen the way that it happened. So that end credit scene ain't new just because Falcon and the Winter Soldier came out. That end credit scene was just supposed to be what we saw before Falcon and the Winter Soldier came out. We were supposed to have been known about Madam Hydra. And then in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, we were supposed to get her again and be like, oh shit, that was Madam Hydra.
Because honestly, I still feel like I don't know much about Black Widow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because the movie really wasn't for Natasha low key. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They were really focusing more on Yelena. And of course, I mean, they focused on Natasha's like arc with the Red Room, but you saw how long it took to get there. Yeah. Like, it took so long just to get there. I mean, of course,
I don't think I was ever bored.
I don't really. You said what?
I was never bored during the movie though.
I was only bored during the dinner scene.
I got bored during. That was it. I got bored at one point, and then as soon as I said, "Bro, this is boring," like, it started getting hype again because they got attacked.
Yeah, as soon as the light came on and they was in that room talking, I'm back.
That's what brought me back to it.
Oh yeah, and Yelena would have really folded Black Widow if we being honest.
What? Hands
Low-key
down.
with her ass.
She was going. She reversed her move on her, and I was like, "Oh yeah, Yelena not playing."
You also gotta realize she's a little bit younger. Like, what are the
younger, and she was doing that Red Room shit for longer.
Yeah, I'm about to say, and she went further into that Red Room than Black Widow did. You know, some of them got hit with the Super Soldier Serum, but I don't know if Yelena did. But
y'all think she gonna take Hawkeye?
No, heck no. And that's Ronin, bro. We talking about Ronin, bro. We ain't just talking about Hawkeye.
You gotta think. Every time Hawkeye and Black Widow fought, Black Widow low key whooped the ass. I'm gonna be honest.
Hey, he had folded her up too. He had folded her up one time too.
No, I'm saying low key. He didn't.
Oh,
He definitely got his ass whooped.
I'm about to say, yeah, I ain't saying that he didn't get murked because in the first Avengers he definitely got murked, but he murked her too. That one time when he had to snap her back, but that was it. I ain't gonna cap. Most of the time she was putting a pause on him, and as you can see in Endgame was no different because she ended up, you know what I'm saying, jumping off.
I mean, Hawkeye is he really a
His aim is good, but he not
like,
really hand to hand.
He
Like, well, he is, but he not.
He can fight though.
He
can
can,
fight.
but that's not what he's known for. Like, that's. I
mean,
I guess
but
the Ronin
his
character
Ronin
is
character,
now.
that's what I'm saying. His Ronin character is more into his hand to hand shit.
I mean, he did beat Thanos in the comics though at the same time.
Yeah,
but he was
true.
he outsmarted him.
But I'm about to say he outsmarted him.
So as far as Marvel movies go, I guess you can't really rank this up there with like the top Marvel movies. I guess you could I'll put this up there with like first Thor movie. First Thor movie first. Yeah, for me.
First Captain America movie.
If it's the first Cap, that's low on my list because the first Captain America movie is trash to me.
Trash.
That's not trash. It's not trash, but it's up there. Like I'll put it with the first Captain America.
I think first Captain America movie the best origins.
No,
movie.
I don't.
Other than Black Panther.
I do not.
Good thing about it. Iron Man 1 was good.
Iron Man 1 was dope, bro. Iron Man 1 is what brought everybody into this MCU world.
Iron Man 1 had the worst villain too, if we're being honest.
Nah, I don't think
I don't even remember Iron Man 1
worse. Iron Man 3 villain was worse.
It was
they did the Mandarin horrible. It was Obadiah and Iron Man.
Yeah, it was Obadiah. Obadiah, whatever his name was. But yeah, it was.
I think you're right. I think Captain America got the best origin story out of all the Marvel.
Other than Black Panther,
that joke was so trash. I mean, it wasn't trash. It was just boring.
No, but think about it though. What other origin movie is better?
Thor 1 all that.
Thor 1, I like the Thor 1 origin story.
You by yourself with that.
The Thor 1 origin story wasn't bad.
It was very slow though.
Thor 2 was that's what I'm saying. Captain America was slower than Thor.
Nah.
Yes. The Captain America
people say that because Captain
slow,
America he wasn't no superhero though.
No, that's not why I say that. I just say it because the movie was just slow. And not to mention, I just didn't like how they did Red Skull either, bro. Red Skull really didn't do nothing in the movie. He was really just there. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
he got beat pretty quick.
But how many people they say Red Skull is their favorite villain?
I'm not saying that he. That's what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying at all. All I'm saying is just like how we said the villain in Black Widow, it was the same thing in the villain in the first Captain America. It was soft. It was mid. And I feel like that's what didn't carry the movie for me. That's why I said what I said. That's why I stand on saying that, Captain America: The First Avenger wasn't my favorite origin story movie.
Okay. For me, I feel like it is the best though.
You just said it wasn't, and then he switched to it is though, y'all. I just want y'all to know that he just switched sides mid conversation.
No, Black Panther and Captain America probably one of
Black Panther, yes, for sure.
And I really don't count. I don't count Spider-Man as an origin movie.
What, Homecoming?
That's definitely not an origin movie.
No, if you're counting Spider-Man origin story, you have to be counting either the Tobey Maguire one or the Andrew Garfield one, because those are the only two origin stories that we actually got.
Yeah,
and Captain America was definitely better than both them. The first two.
Yeah, for sure. I'll definitely admit that Captain America was better than the Spider-Man origin stories. Yeah, I'll give you that for sure.
The only origin stories that do better than Marvel, if we're being honest, is DC's. But yeah, we can
DC origin story? What DC origin story, please?
Wonder Woman was better than every Marvel origin story.
What?
Was it not?
No, it was not.
Really think about it, man.
No, it was not. It was not. The only thing that I'll say the only thing that I'll say was better in Wonder Woman was the fighting animation, because DC's fighting animations really be on point. I'm not gonna lie to you. They can make some fight scenes, and that Ares fight was dope.
I say Superman had a better origin story than Wonder Woman.
Man of Steel.
Man, it still was too
not that Wonder
long,
Woman.
man.
Nah,
Man, it
I
still
feel
was too
like
long.
so. I
Man, it
don't
still was
agree.
too long. That movie was too long.
You talking about too long? Too long? Honestly,
okay, we
comparing
getting
it
It
to
off
was
the
just
Black
Marvel.
Panther
drawn out. The
topic. We
story,
get
the
off the
story,
Black-
the story was drawn out.
But anyway, this is a Black Widow review. We ain't about because we I already know we can start talking about that shit for hours. But it's a Black Widow review.
That's y'all.
So
That's y'all.
so so overall opinion just for the movie in general, like average, good, great.
it was good. It should have been
It was good.
they should have either not have done it at this point, or they should have did it earlier. That's how I feel.
Yeah, they
It just
should have
felt
put
kind
it
of
where it
pointless.
was supposed to be. It was pointless where we got it.
It's
Or
the
they
fact that
coulda-
she had to produce the movie by herself to get it out there.
They could have just made
Not
this a
by
TV
herself.
show. They could have made this a TV show like the rest of them. Honestly, like just put this shit into 5 parts.
It's like
I don't
if
think it
we
would have
never
been
got an Iron
received
Man
as
movie.
well as a series.
Yeah, it's like we never got an Iron
Right,
Man movie. He died in Endgame, and then they would start releasing Iron Man movies. It would be no
Yeah,
point.
fact.
Be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But nah, it wasn't bad. No, I'd
It
watch it
wasn't bad.
again.
It was just the placement of it is just not where it's at. It shouldn't have been placed where it was. It should have came out when it was supposed to, and it would have been better.
I'll watch it again, but I wouldn't go searching for it. Like I say, it was like if it's popping on TV, and like what?
Yeah, or like if I decide to go on a binge to binge the MCU, which we all find ourselves doing every once in a while. I just finished mine not too long ago. I will watch it again. It would be one of the movies that I will put in the binge series.
I definitely watch it before I watch Thor. I know that.
I would too. Yeah.
Yeah. But like once again, it's Marvel, so they really can't do no wrong in my eyes. It wasn't a
Hey,
bad
so
movie.
never mind. Well, I'll say that question for another day.
Nah, say it.
No. We good. It has nothing to do with this.
Okay. Well, you definitely bring that up on the next pod. But,
I think Scarlett Johansson is definitely the Black Widow, though. I can't see nobody else playing her role.
Yeah.
That movie kind of made me feel even more like that.
I feel like they gotta bring her back.
She is definitely Black Widow to us for sure. Like,
yeah,
and we finally got answers from Iron Man 2 days. Like,
the only chick I can kind of see doing it just as good, or not just as good, but maybe okay, would be damn, can't think of her name. Hunger Games girl.
I know you're talking about.
What?
I forgot her name.
I don't know.
No.
No, I don't think so.
She can act. Y'all
She can
disrespect
act.
her.
I ain't
She was
say
good
she
at
can't
Mystique
act.
too.
I don't see her being Black Widow now.
Nah, I don't see anybody being Black Widow. So I don't see anybody being Black Widow.
Nah, I can see other, but that's a different conversation though. I can see Denzel's son playing Black Panther.
Nah, I mean I can just because he's a great actor, but I don't like it. Just wouldn't feel right. Like I don't know.
But it's gonna have
Somebody
to.
has
Replace him
to.
one day.
I'm about to say somebody has to.
Yeah, I know Disney said they won't, but okay, that's a different discussion.
Honestly, if they didn't pick that guy to play Blade, I feel like he'd have been a good Black Panther.
He way too old though.
He would not be a good Black Panther.
What are you talking about? Chadwick Boseman is 40 something. Was 40 something.
Chadwick Boseman don't look that old though. Marshall Ali look old. He might be younger than Chadwick, but he look old.
I think we should wrap this. I think we should wrap this review up. So at the end of the day, we all rank this movie as a 7.
Yeah, we did. This is the first thing we actually all agreed on, y'all. So that is history right there. Because we don't ever agree on nothing as a group. Like,
exactly.
So.
I hope one day we get a Marvel Unlimited sponsorship so I can get a free subscription.
For sure.
That'd be awesome.
I need that.
Need that in my life.
I started to watch this movie at home, but then I said $30 to watch it at home. I might as well go to the movie theater.
Exactly. That's what I did.
So,
yeah.
And it'd be dope to give the subscribers giveaways and stuff too.
It'd be dope to get free comments.
Free tickets. Yeah. Free tickets.
So definitely let us know
stuff like that.
Think.
Let us know, man. Let us know if y'all like this thing. We can start a new series for movie reviews. So just let us know in the comment section. Like, follow, subscribe, turn on post notifications, comment, all that good stuff.
Share this video, people. Share this video.
Remember, we are AAG, always achieve greatness. And yeah, that's it. That's all we got. Y'all have a blessed night.
Deuces.